Good evening, happy Friday. Today I have come up with yet another very interesting astrological topic. Time of getting wealth. The title of the topic is Time of Getting Wealth, a unique and most effective astrology method. On this topic, I shall be discussing today. I am Akool, astrological author, analyst, researcher, philosopher, and teacher. It is a unique method we shall be combining Jaimini and Parashari system in making the prediction, and it is a research method you will not find elsewhere in the astrological books. Research method. It is in this infallible research method we locate and identify the planet with the highest degrees, excluding Rahu and Ketu. We mark the planet with the highest degrees as AK, means Atmakaraka. The planet with the highest degree we first locate and mark it as Atmakaraka or AK. This process involves identifying the Atmakaraka from the birth horoscope. You have to identify the Atmakaraka from the birth horoscope, the planet which is having the highest degrees. In the second step, we locate the sign of placement of the Atmakaraka or AK in the Navamsha and note the sign and mark it as KL, means Karkamasha Lagna. Karkamasha Lagna. Then, after identifying the planet with the highest degree in the birth horoscope, we locate it in the Navamsha horoscope where it is placed, and that placement, that house or that sign, not house, that sign is marked as Karakamasha Lagna, in short KL. In the third step, we take the sign placement of AK or Karakamasha Lagna. Where AK is placed, it will be the Karakamasha Lagna in the Navamsha D9. After locating it say your Atmakaraka is in Jaimini. So the Karakamasha Lagna will be Jaimini. We will then take Jaimini, we will then consider Jaimini as the Karakamasha Lagna in the Ekadashamsha. Ekadashamsha means D11. In the third step, we take the sign of placement of the AK or KL, where Karakamasha Lagna, where AK means Atmakaraka, placed in the Navamsha, it becomes the Karakamasha Lagna. In the Navamsha, we note down this sign. We note down that sign and bring it to the Ekadashamsha, means D11. Suppose your AK is in Jaimini in Navamsha, means D9, then your D9 Jaimini sign will become the KL in the D11, means Ekadashamsha. In the fourth step, we locate the 11th house and the 11th lord in the Ekadashamsha. 11th house and the 11th lord in the Ekadashamsha from the sign of placement of AK or KL, means Karaka Masha Lagna, in the Navamsha D9 arrived at through steps 2 and 3 above. For example, if the AK or KL is in Jaimini in Navamsha, the 11th house and the 11th lord in the Ekadashamsha, means D11, it is a typographical mistake, it will be D11, will be Aries and Mars respectively. If you count from Jaimini in direct order, the Aries will be the 11th house. Jaimini, then Jaimini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, then 11th sign will be Aries. And Aries, and who is the ruler of the Aries is Mars. So the 11th house from the Karakomasha Lagna in the D11, Ekadashamsha D11, it is not D1, it is D11, will be Aries and Mars respectively. It is only for example. From any sign you can locate in this way. We apply Jaimini Drishti in the Ekadashamsha, that all movable signs will aspect all the fixed signs except the adjacent one. All fixed signs will aspect all the movable signs except the adjacent one, and all common signs will aspect all the common signs. The method of prediction. The method of predictions. During Vimshottari Mahadasha of the planets connected to the 11th house and the 11th lord of Ekadashamsha, reckoning from the sign of placement of AK in Navamsha through Jaimini Paddhati, will confer wealth to the native for sure and certain, depending on his overall wealth luck. You should have also the wealth luck also now. It will give you wealth certainly and surely. When I shall be applying this method in the horoscopes, we will able to understand the same, the concept, the method very clearly. Let us test the efficacy of the method by applying the same to the horoscope of a few rich and famous persons. First, I have taken the horoscope of Bill Gates of Microsoft, a world famous rich man. It is his photograph. In his horoscope, the planet with the highest degree is Saturn, which has become the Atmakaraka or AK with 28.20 degrees in Libra. In Navamsha, Saturn AK, the planet with the highest degrees is in Jaimini, means it has become the Karakamasha Lagna, KL. So wherever AK means Atmakaraka is placed in the Navamsha, that sign becomes the Karakamasha Lagna, means KL. So we have noted that Jaimini is the Karakamasha Lagna. Ekadashamsha horoscope of Bill Gates. It is the Ekadashamsha horoscope of Bill Gates. And we have learned that Jaimini is the Karakamasha Lagna. It is the Jaimini sign. It is the Jaimini sign. Look at my cursor. It is the Jaimini sign. Rahu is there. It is immaterial for us, Rahu or any planet here. So if we count in direct order, since Gemini is a direct sign, we will be counting in direct order. So counting in direct order, let us count. Gemini is the first house, second house is Cancer, third house is Leo, fourth house is Virgo, fifth house is Libra, sixth house is Scorpio, seventh house is Sagittarius, eighth house is Capricorn, ninth house is Aquarius, 10th house is Pisces, 11th house is Aries, and Mars is the Lord, 11th Lord from the Karakamasha Lagna. We have identified the Karakamasha Lagna in the Navamsha and brought it in the Ekadashamsha. Means you need 3 horoscopes. First you need the birth horoscope to locate the planet with the highest degree. Then you need the Navamsha, where that highest degree planet is placed in Navamsha. You have to note down the sign of highest degree planet posited in the Navamsha. Then that sign you have to bring in Ekadashamsha for reaching at the 11th house and 11th Lord from the KL, Karakamasha Lagna, in the Ekadashamsha. Now we have got this. Means it is a movable sign. Ekadashamsha Aries is a movable sign, and we will be applying Jaimini Paddhati aspect, Drishti. See, it is a movable sign, so the planet posited in the fixed sign will aspect it. In Leo is the fixed sign, so Saturn is aspecting Aries, the 11th house, and getting connected, and Sun is also in the fixed sign Aquarius. It is also getting connected to the movable sign Aries. Movable sign Aries means 11th house. So, and in Jaimini Jyotish, please note that there is mutual aspect. There is no one-sided aspect. In like Parashari Jyotish, there is one-sided aspect also, but in Jaimini it is always mutual aspect, means mutual drishti. Both sides, it is very strong drishti. And but Mars is not aspecting the 11th house, since Mars is in the adjacent fixed sign. Since Mars is in the adjacent fixed sign, it is not aspecting Aries. Though it is in the fixed sign, but it is not aspecting the 11th house Aries. It is the 11th Lord. So we have seen Saturn and Sun are connected to the 11th house, and they will, during their Vimshottari Dasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, will confer wealth to Bill Gates. Mercury and Venus are in the fixed sign Cancer. Mercury and Venus is in the movable sign Cancer. Jupiter is in the movable sign Capricorn, and they are in mutual aspect with Mars. Who is Mars? The 11th Lord. And Mars is also in mutual aspect with Mercury and Venus in the movable sign and Jupiter in the movable sign. All these are mutual aspect. Then how many planets got connected to the 11th house of gain and wealth? All the planets, other than Rahu and Ketu, all the 7 planets. Moon is also connected to the 11th Lord Mars, since it is in the movable sign Libra. It is also get connected to the 11th house Mars, 11th Lord Mars. So all the 7 planets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Mars is the 11th lord, so it will give the result of the 11th house. So all the 7 planets other than Rahu and Ketu connected to the 11th house. So all of them, you will get the Mahadasha of all those planets, and you will get the Antardasha of all those planets. He will get the Pratyanta Dasha of all those 7 planets, and they will give him wealth. And he is so wealthy. See how easy. Now I am narrating. With KL being in Jaimini, I have already told all of you. With KL being in Jaimini, the 11th house is Aries and the 11th lord is Mars. The Sun and Saturn are in the fixed signs of Aquarius and Leo, I have shown, and have been aspecting the 11th house, which is a movable sign through Jaimini Drishti. Mercury, Venus, Moon and Jupiter are in the movable signs Cancer, Libra and Capricorn, and have been aspecting and aspected by, it is both sides, aspecting and aspected by Mars in the fixed sign of Taurus. So all the 7 planets got connected. You will not find in most of the horoscope. In most of the horoscope, we will not find that all the planets, all the 7 planets are connected to the 11th house or the 11th lord in the Ekadashamsha. Ekadashamsha is the microscopic view of the 11th house of your birth chart. 11th house is the house of wealth, gain. Thus, there are 7 planets connected to the 11th house and the 11th lord of the Ekadashamsha. See, Ekadashamsha is very powerful. Ekadashamsha is the microscopic view of your 11th house of the horoscope. And what 11th house represents? It represents your wealth, gain, success, fulfillment of desire, everything. He is a world famous rich person with a net worth of 10,650 crores USD. In Indian rupee, it is 8,52,000 crores approximately. Since all the 7th house is connected to the wealth-giving house, so the result is so huge, huge money, huge wealth, and all those 7 planets will give him wealth during their dosha, antardasha, pratyantardasha, suksham dasha, prana dasha. So he has accumulated such a huge wealth because of the planetary help. Because of the planetary help, you will rarely find 7 planets are connected in the Ekadashamsha. In the Ekadashamsha D11 with the 11th house and the 11th lord. You will rarely find such type of horoscope. Next horoscope I have taken up of Mukesh Ambani, a world famous rich person and the richest person in India. He is also a very rich person, though not of the level of, slightly below the level of Bill Gates. It is his photograph. In his horoscope, the planet with the highest degree is Jupiter. Remember, in Taurus with 29.57 degrees, means 29 degrees 57 minutes. Jupiter, AK, is in Virgo. Wherever AK will go in the Navamsha, it will become the Karakamasa Lagna. Jupiter AK is in Virgo, Karakamasa Lagna in Navamsha. So you have got that his Karakamasa Lagna is Virgo, and we'll count the 11th house and the 11th lord in Ekadashamsha from Virgo, not elsewhere. Not from elsewhere. Ekadashamsha D11 of Mukesh Ambani. It is his Ekadashamsha horoscope. What we have got? Virgo. Virgo is the Karakamasa Lagna. With reference to Virgo, we will count. What is Virgo? Virgo is an indirect sign. So we have to count indirectly. We have to locate, we have to find the 11th house and the 11th lord in the Ekadashamsha through indirect count. So Virgo, after that Virgo in indirect manner, we will go to Leo backward. Then from Leo we will go in backward motion to Cancer. Then we will get Gemini. Then we will get Taurus, or let me start counting also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth is Aries, 7th is Pisces, 8th is Aquarius, 9th is Capricorn, 10th is Sagittarius, and 11th is Scorpio. 11th is Scorpio. Since Virgo is an indirect sign, we have counted from through backward motion. So through indirect counting, we have reached to Scorpio. Keep it in mind. What is Scorpio? It is the 11th house. Who is the ruler of the Scorpio? Mars. It is in the 11th house. So 11th house is very strong. Wherever the ruler occupies the house, then that house becomes very strong. Mars is there, Ketu is there, Mercury is there in the Scorpio, and aspected by Venus and Jupiter, who are in the movable sign through Jaimini Paddhati. So Venus, Jupiter, Ketu, Mercury, Mars, the 5 planets are in mutual aspect through Jaimini Paddhati. In the case of Bill Gates, it was 7 planets. So he was the top wealthy person in the world, followed by Mukesh Ambani, who is the second wealthiest person of the world, and India the first wealthiest person, because 5 planets are connected to the 11th house and the 11th lord. From the Karakamasa Lagna in D11 Ekadashamsha, which is the microscopic view of the 11th house of your wealth and gain, fulfillment of desire, materialistic desire. Sorry, I will now narrate. I have already shown in the horoscope, now I will narrate. You will hardly find 5, 7 planets are connected to the 11th house and 11th lord from the Karakamasa Lagna in Ekadashamsha, in the horoscope of common people like us. In the horoscope of poor, economically poor people, you will not even find a single planet other than the Karakamasa lord, other than the 11th lord of the Ekadashamsha. Kel is Virga, an indirect sign of Shaibha Rashi. From Virga, in indirect counting, the 11th house is Scorpio with Mars as the 11th lord. The 11th lord Mars is in the 11th house of Scorpio and is very strong. in giving wealth to Ambani, Mukesh Ambani. Mars is with two other planets, Mercury and Ketu, in the fixed sign of Scorpio. Venus and Jupiter are in the movable sign of Capricorn and are in mutual respect with the fixed sign 11th house of Scorpio and the 11th Lord Mars through Jaimini Drishti. He has a net worth of 10,220 crores USD. In INR, it is 8,17,600 crores approximately when multiplying by a factor of 80. Slightly less than Bill Gates. See how fantastic, how beautiful that the method I have researched out. I am Akool, astrology author, analyst, researcher, philosopher and teacher. My WhatsApp number is here. If you have liked the video, you can give a liking. If you want to have more such valuable astrological content, learning content, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I am not coming up with Dainik Rashifal, all those nonsense. I am bringing quality things, quality astrological content. So if you have liked the channel, if you like me to bring some quality astrology content, please subscribe to the channel and give a liking if you have liked it. Thanks for watching.